Panthers fans, time to get excited. When you get a new coach, there comes new ideas, and players that may have been okay or moderate or barely played all of a sudden can become decent to good to great. We see when players get put in new schemes, when they get put in new systems, or when a coach is good enough to actually just simply create a system that helps the players thrive. And your new coach and former quarterback, Frank Wright, has a great idea for one of your receivers. There's a guy who came out when he was drafted, and he was in Jacksonville, and he did some things, but never a ton. Never a ton. It just felt like you needed to utilize him. And then they started utilizing him kind of in this like gadget, almost like a second running back / third receiver kind of role. And that guy is Levi Chenault. And here's what Frank Wright said about him. Frank Wright, he said, "We will try to experiment with Chenault this season in similar ways to how the 49ers utilize," wait for it, Deebo Samuel, not to be confused with Deebo from the Friday movies, but Deebo Samuel of the 49ers. Now, let's just do a couple things in this video. First, let's look at what Deebo Samuel has done with the 49ers. Then we're going to say, is this a fair comparison? And then we're going to look at what Levi Chenault could look like in this offense, but you could unlock something really, really cool or even better than what you've seen. So Deebo Samuel had his career year in 2021. He was unbelievable. He had 77 catches for 1,400 yards receiving. He had another 49 carries, for 365 yards rushing. He had 8 rushing touchdowns and 6 receiving touchdowns. So dude went for almost 1,800 yards and 14 touchdowns. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's really, really good. Can we expect anything similar to that with Levi Chenault? And here's what we have to look at. What has Chenault done? In 2020, as a rookie, and Panthers fans, you know him as the guy who had 27 catches. That's what you know him as. That's not what he was in Jacksonville. As a rookie, he had 58 grabs for 600 yards. In his sophomore campaign, he had 63 grabs for 620 yards. 5 touchdowns his rookie year, none his second year. All right. Now, remember, his rookie year and second year were vastly different. One was with Urban Meyer. Just remember that. So you have this guy that has produced. You have this guy that has the ability to do some things. He's 6'1". He's 227 pounds. Deebo Samuel, 6 foot, 215. I did not think Chenault was bigger than Deebo. He is. He is bigger than Deebo. It's kind of nuts. He has had 41 rushing attempts. Sorry, that's not true. He's had 38 rushing attempts for an average of 5.2 yards per carry. That's interesting. All right. Like, that is absolutely interesting. And the most of them came, he had 18 of them. He had half of his attempts almost just this past year where he averaged 5.1 yards per carry. Like, this is a guy that can be a gadget guy for you and the Carolina Panthers. If I'm you, I'm starting to actually get kind of excited about this. And when I play with that in what our team is, we have Miles Sanders, you have Chuba Hubbard. Like, there are good things there. But at the same time, why can't Chenault be that guy who can get some carries too? He has good enough speed. He has good size. Here's the comparison for him is really good in everything under 10 yards with Deebo Samuel. I think he can do some similar things. Where it's not fair is the speed and the breakaway speed that Deebo has, the acceleration, and the ability to play just straight wide receiver. I don't think that's a fair comparison. But now the Panthers have 2 guys that are wide receivers that, honest to goodness, have like running back bodies in Levi Chenault Jr. and in Jonathan Mingo, the rookie wide receiver. There is some serious, serious size from these guys. So I'm excited to see what Frank Reich does to get weird with this stuff. I'm excited. Get weird, Frank. See what happens with the offense. Utilize this rookie quarterback, Bryce Young. Give him some easy throws. And that's the beauty of Chenault. Like, I would be looking for this dude to be having a breakout year because Bryce Young's going to want to be throwing a lot of routes underneath. And this will allow him to do that. And that's not because I don't think Bryce Young can handle throwing the ball deep. It's just you usually try and protect your rookie quarterback, even though Frank Reich has just talked about how great he is too. So things to be excited about as a Panther fan, like they're there. So get excited, Carolina fans. You got some good stuff coming your way and some good news happening for you over OTAs. So, hey, if you're new to this channel, you've only seen this is your first video. This isn't our first rodeo. We don't have a ton of videos up on this one yet. We have another channel called Sports Talk Detroit. If you want to see what we're all about, go check it out over on that one. And then subscribe to this channel. We would love to have you here. We're trying to build this community just like that one. And we are just a couple of guys, me and Chris, we partner for this. We love football and we love teams that aren't the quote unquote big market teams. We love giving them some love. We love shouting them out. So that's what we want to create. And that's what we want to bring with this channel. So if that's something you're interested in, Panthers are absolutely one of those teams. Hit the subscribe button. Check out the videos that we're going to keep putting up. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Leave a comment below. Love reading them. Love interacting with the community as well. All right. See you on the next one. Peace.